Ladies and gentlemen, what's good? It's the Supreme Life, and I want to make a quick video on what's going on today in the Call of Duty community. Listen, Warzone Season 3 update just dropped today. Or did it? I mean, you decide. But Twitter's in a frenzy right now. Listen, we all thought this update was going to be something that it wasn't, and everyone is pointing fingers on whoever they feel like led them astray, and honestly I don't blame them. The season 3 brought redeploy drones and more buy stations, and that's a W, but I don't see how long we're going to keep going on getting hype for features that was already in Warzone 1 that they're bringing into Warzone 2. Like, these aren't new features, and the update didn't address the TTK and movement as much as we thought it was. And the reason it's a bigger deal is because these creators led us to believe that the game was changing for the better, and we was disappointed once we actually got our hands to play on it after being told Warzone 2 is saved. I mean, Call of Duty isn't the ones that tweeted Warzone 2 is saved, so they're not as much as to blame. Like, they told us what they was gonna do and they didn't hype it up. They aren't the ones who came on stream after some dev call and saying the game is saved. Like, you literally have creators lying to us and then deleting tweets. I guess Call of Duty must have hit them up like, yo, delete that because that's not what we said at all. Anyway, it just gets to a point where people are getting frustrated. They're letting their frustration be heard, and I'm glad everyone is tweeting about it. Like, I don't care if you have 1 follower or 2 million to your frustration. Like, I'm not gonna call you a nobody like some of these creators with a following do, but we can't blame Call of Duty for the servers though. Like, genuinely, how did the servers get worse? And it's a slap in the face right now because I don't know if it's still an issue, but the game is showing that everyone has like 2 ping, 3 ping, I don't know, as you lag across the map and through walls. So I don't know what's going on with the servers. And you know, with every update, they fix stuff, but they break stuff at the same time. Apparently there's a glitch in the game where you can't be killed because you still have spawn protection on your body, but they did come out and say they were looking into it. We'll see if that get fixed, or it may already be fixed, I'm not too sure. Strongholds aren't giving out the correct amount of loot, for example. Like, if you're in squads and you kill the jug at the black site, apparently it will only drop like 2 redeploy tokens instead of 4. And why do Call of Duty keep taking out the standard modes out the playlist? Like, they removed solos after the update, and listen, solos, duos, trios, squads should never be removed, ever. If you want to add limited time modes, that's fine. But those 4 game modes should never be removed. Like, who just get on a game 1 week and be like, oh, I don't want to play trios this week? Like, whoever is in charge of the playlist needs a new hobby. And that's the issue, because still a communication barrier. Like, that's still there. They still don't seem to know what we want because they keep doubling down on AI being in the game. Now at strongholds, instead of just defusing the bomb, getting in and getting out, kill a few bots, you have to stay at the stronghold for whoever knows how long now and kill more bots and hold a position. Who asks for bots in the game? And why are these bots still OP? Why do they still feel like they have aimbot? I'm not too sure. Like, these bots are on legend difficulty. I don't know. Warzone 2 isn't saved, people. Like, they tweaked the slide a little bit, but you still can't slide and shoot. Why? They made the dive faster a little, but there's still a delay to shoot after the dive. Why? Why isn't tap sprint faster and longer? And why do that feel like that could be a simple change, but they just refuse to do it? Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I was hyped for this season, but not too much, because I knew that this could happen. I knew these changes weren't going to be the changes that we was all expecting, but there are people out in the world that listen to these creators and genuinely thought their word is bond, like they could be trusted. And that's an issue because that's deception. So I need the creators all the creators that said Warzone 2 is saved and were hyping up this season and stuff like that, I need a clear cut apology. Like, I don't want to hear any backtracking saying, oh, I mean, I was still right, the game is going in a better direction. Like, no, I don't want to hear that. I want a clear cut, I'm sorry. And I want you guys to tweet it like how you guys tweeted Warzone 2 is saved.
This feels literally the exact same.
Enemy soldier incoming.
I mean, it ain't not really changed except redeploys.